I take y'all on a tour of Taylor Park. Taylor Park. Picnic Shelter 7. So pretty, so pretty. Hey, this can be part of day 17, Chase the Fun. By the way, that is an amazing little book. I am really enjoying it. Because what is a life worth living if you're not enjoying it? Enjoying your life. And Annie F. Downs, it's such a wonderful, wonderful book. She's all about be intentional, like enjoy your life, chase the fun. Life can't be hard all the time. I never thought I'd be saying those words because life felt hard all the time. Oh, Shelter 4. This is where we had Joshua's celebration of life service. It was a good day to remember him. I just love this park. So Joshua used to sneak down here. It would be so funny. He was like 10 and he went to the elementary school close to here. And then he made some friends and we didn't live too far from here. And I always told him, do not go to Taylor Park because there's a bunch of gators. And he would go out and play. And then I'd be like, where? He was such a bad liar. I go, where were you? Well, I definitely wasn't at Taylor Park looking at gators, Mom. I definitely wasn't there. And then when he got older, he used to ride his bicycle down here and fish and everything. So when he passed, we had his celebration of life down here. And so I really love this park. Really, really love this park. So we're just going on a little tour. Gosh, what has been going on in Shannon World? I'm glad you asked. Well, I mean, you may not have asked, but I'm still going to tell you. So, you may or may not know, I was at the counselor's, I think it was last year, and I said, hey, what is the odds that I'm ADHD and I was never diagnosed? And I have never been given paperwork so quickly in my life. My counselor said, well, that just makes a ton of sense. And I was like, why? And she goes, you are so highly creative. And she goes, you get so many, she was like, you get so many ideas. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, and you try to do them all at once? And I'm like, yeah, I burn out a lot too. And morning. And so I ended up finding out, that's a cool part of ADHD, like we come up with 10 different business plans. And for a little bit, we really think we could do all 10 at once. But the burnouts and the crash outs are horrific. And so, I asked her and she said, you need to go see a psychiatrist or something for the diagnosis. She goes, because I can't legally do it, but I can tell you, like, probably. So I was like, okay. Then I ended up having to see my primary care physician for something health related. And I asked her and she goes, oh my gosh, you're just now starting to question it? She goes, heck yeah. She goes, how many books have you written? I go, 20. And doesn't everybody write all those books? She was like, oh my gosh. And then, my mother-in-law, who used to be a school teacher, we started talking and she was like, oh my gosh, yes, it makes so much sense. So I've been trying to find a psychiatrist and stuff on my insurance plan that's close by, and then also taking care of my mom, and I haven't made it yet. But I did an online assessment, and holy tamale, almost every question I'm like, yep. And the same thing when Josh was younger, they screened him for ADHD. I'm standing behind him and I'm going, yep for me. And so I think I can go down to directions for mental health later this week. And it sounds so overwhelming. Like, I have to go down there. And sorry for my mom's loud car. I have to go down there, and I have to, like, wait to be seen. The first visit is a walk-in, and then they're going to talk to me for like an hour. And then the actual ADHD screening part is going to be another appointment. And I heard that could take like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just to get the appropriate diagnosis. I'm just going to be like, oh my Lord. It just seems overwhelming by itself. But it makes so much sense. So like when I had my counselor, my primary care physician, and other family members started going, we started learning about it more. And I'm going to tell you, it's amazing, because I feel like I finally understand the way my brain works. And like, even business wise, I used to be like a book coach, or social media, do the social media for people and stuff. I can't. The level of hard times I would have in the middle of the projects. Like, the beginning was awesome. It was exciting, like, woohoo! But the middle, when everything became routine, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why I'm not functioning and what is happening. I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. And it was nothing about the projects and stuff I was working on. That is the way the ADHD brain works. You lack dopamine and like all this other stuff. It's like legit. And I really wish, and I've sent out some of the memes too about, you walk into the kitchen and you forget what you were looking for, but you remember like 10 different things and stuff like that. I really wish those would not be passed around, because ADHD, the highs and the lows that come with this, and I mean, I'm like, my whole school career, like from elementary school on, makes so much sense, because I would be given tests and I was like, you never taught us. Oh no, we were taught. It's just, if you sat me near the window, I was daydreaming and not even realizing it. And reading comprehension, like, now I am learning how to implement tools on how to help. Like, with the reading comprehension, what I do is, like, if I'm reading a chapter of a book or the Bible or something, I go to Gemini and I'm like, hey, give me your takeaways on this so I can break this down and bite size. And it's really, it's really awesome. And so we are now going to park. Okay. All right, now we're parking. All right, so last night out here, saw 2 gators, and they were like crossing each other. Saw them over there. And so that's an update. I think I'm gonna go later this week, and I'm gonna get there like right when they open, because I don't want to wait like hours to talk to somebody, and then you're talking to somebody, and then that's not even really the person that you need to talk to, because they're the person to get you to the person you need to talk to. Oh, but no, like, as far as business wise now, like, if I come across somebody that, they need help with their social media content, or they want to write a book, it's going to literally, I'm going to act as a consultant, like an hour by hour consultant. And I don't think I'm going to have any long-term contracts, because I also need to pay attention to where, when I need to pull back and kind of replenish myself and everything, I need that freedom to do that. And plus, I've got my own books that I need to finish. I've got, I was in the process of, I have a children's book series based on Psalms 21. I literally was almost done with that. And then my aunt got sick, my mom got sick, and I haven't been back to that. But, so I need to finish that. That'll take like just an afternoon. So I need to do that. things are just now starting to calm down with my mom. So I'm going to have some more time. And then, yeah. So by the way, this is probably going to be unedited. Oh, so beautiful out here. All right. So I will be back in a little bit.